Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rebel here. Today we're going to speak to you guys about breaking down a Savage 9mm handgun. Specifically this one here. This is a Savage 9mm handgun. This is my first ever handgun that I ever got. And today we're going to show you guys how to break it down. Today we're not going to be cleaning it. It needs to be cleaned. I just went to the gun range over the weekend. That's not going to be today's video. But if you guys want to see that, comment. If you guys want to see any other kind of videos as well, comment that as well. I got one that I'm also working with, talking to a buddy about. And I don't know if you guys like watching urban exploring, but it might be around that topic. That would come at a later day. But today we're going to specifically look forward to a subcompact Savage 9mm handgun. And we're going to show you guys how to break it down. First, you're going to rack the slide. Just a little bit. Just rack it. Not that bad. So you're also going to be doing this. It's right here. So you're going to put this one downwards. Make sure it's clear. You usually should not put this towards your face at all. Absolutely not. And then what you're going to do is you're going to unrack it, slide it forward, okay? Now you're going to see this, and then you're going to see this. So you're going to take that, right? So before I take this apart, so you kind of see it's kind of like a flat spot right here and a round spot right here. So that we're going to make sure is also how we're going to put it back, you know? A lot of people don't do that. And so that's what we're going to be doing. Now it can be a little tough because it's smaller, so it can be a little rough taking it apart, but make sure you don't lose the spring or the piece. Then we're just going to be taking apart of the barrel. Small gun, subcompact, my first ever gun. Actually, before we continue, I'll show you guys a little bit possibly of what I can say and a little bit of review about this gun. So this was my first ever handgun. Now, it's a subcompact, so it's supposed to be small in your hands at least. So when the barrel is right here, actually, it's no bigger than my hand. It's really small. For it to be a light, it's pretty light, pretty cheap gun. I would say the wrong downside about it is it's to me personally, it's a little loud because the muzzle brake right here. It's a little loud for it to be a subcompact. So don't come in surprised about that when you shoot it, or if you ever get yourself one. I'd also recommend to make sure you grease your guns or grease the parts in your gun. Me personally, I do not like my gun so greasy it gets all over my hands or anything like that, but just watch certain things because for one, the recoil on this, I would say, is a little much for some compact. If you guys can't see or can't tell, this is not the original. You can see these are kind of green. This is white. I don't know if you guys can see that in the video, but this is not the original sight for this. I got it replaced because of the recoil. I took it to the range, we were shooting it, and I accidentally shot this off, not gonna lie. I have shot this off. These are nightlight sights, so I would recommend getting nightlight sights. You can see at night, they just kind of light up green a little bit. I would 100% recommend that. But let's get back to the video a little bit. This is a extended magazine for this. It's actually a 10-round magazine. Right there it says 10. It's a 10-round magazine. I only put 9 in there. I'll tell you guys why. When I go to put ammo in there and cock the slide back. For me, in my experience, it's always usually either jammed or it's not fed properly. And to me, I don't like that, so I usually put one bullet less than what you're supposed to, and that just makes me comfortable, and it's a lot easier for me to shoot at least. But there again, this is the extended magazine for that. There's a smaller one. It's about seven rounds. So right here's the 7th. If you guys can't see right here, here's the 7th, and it has 10. So when you're thinking about putting this in there, kind of think. The original magazines for this is going to probably be right here. It's going to be really small. So this is where my hand's at, and this is where my hand feels comfortable at. So it's going to be very small, and I wouldn't recommend having the 7-round magazine in it. If you want something a little bit more comfortable, we're just me personally, because I got a big hand, I would go with the extended magazine. Now, if you're a female or a woman out there looking for a small gun to conceal, I would recommend this and the 7-round magazine, because it's a lot easier to conceal and it just looks a lot better. Now, on a later video, I'll show you and walk you through the same gun, but probably at the range with both magazines. But I'm going to show you how to put this back together as well. So you take your barrel here, you're just going to feed it through a little bit. It's okay if it smacks right back down. So then you're going to take it, make sure it's not on the flat part, but it's on the rounded part. It might be a little tough because it is small to push it back in, so I'd watch that if you guys are looking forward to, you know, if you guys are just looking to get this gun, I would watch it, because it is a little tight to put it back in there. Now, a lot of people alright, I should also mention, guys, this is mainly all my videos going to be uncut footage. So if I do something stupid or dumb like I just did, don't fault me on it. But kind of got to watch and make sure you get it right, because it just shot out of my hands. It is a little tough because I've not shot this gun a lot. I've only shot it a few times. Well, I would say probably about 10 times, but for me, that's still a pretty good brand new gun. But if you guys ever get a Savage 9mm, now a lot of people, when they talk about Savages, by the way, it's back on, they don't tend to ever find a Savage 9mm. Most of their guns are rifles, and not too many people have actually ever heard of a Savage 9mm. Now, I would say this, watch your hands, and make sure this is put back down. So it just slides right in there pretty quick. It's right on there. Cock it back. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. But I will show you guys, right here's the Savage 9mm. Savage. Takes 9x19. Well, it's 9mm. Also, there it is again. Let me cover up that real quick. But Savage arms. Like I said, nobody really ever hears about a Savage 9mm handgun. But I'm also gonna show you guys some other ones, and I'm gonna make that video. I'm gonna make two more videos after this, and I'll show you guys my favorite handgun that we have, and then I'll show you another one. And those two will come probably after this video. And if I don't post them tonight, I will post them probably tomorrow. And that might have to wait until after I get off work. I did start a new job, so I don't know if anybody has ever heard of Texas Roadhouse. I just started there. So if you guys ever want to see a POV, maybe I can give me a small little camera, put it on my shirt or something. You guys can see my point of view or just what I'll be doing. Just let me know in the comments. Let me know anything. We'll make it happen. We'll try to make it happen. So, but like I said, this is a Savage 9mm handgun. I would recommend it to anybody that's looking for possibly just a subcompact, because this is a subcompact. It's relevantly light. It's an okay firearm, I'm not gonna lie. It's alright. But yeah, that's today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, we're gonna try to make more YouTube. And I know I said about 2 days ago we was going to be making more videos here. I'm going to try to do my best and keep doing that. So thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.